What if I told you that your thoughts shape your reality? That everything you desire, success, happiness, even love, can be drawn to you through the power of your mind? This isn't magic or wishful thinking. It's a philosophical and psychological principle that has guided some of the greatest minds in history. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to manifest anything using timeless wisdom. Manifestation is more than just positive thinking. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with what you truly want. The Stoics, the Buddhists, and even modern scientists agree, your mind is your most powerful tool. In this video, we'll break down 10 powerful concepts that will help you reshape your life from the inside out. But before we dive in, let me ask you, what is one thing you want to manifest in your life? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, let's begin. Neville Goddard, one of the greatest thinkers in the realm of manifestation, believed that what you assume to be true becomes your reality. This is the essence of the law of assumption, the idea that if you see yourself as already possessing what you desire, your subconscious mind will begin to shape your reality to match that belief. It's not about wishful thinking or daydreaming. It's about genuinely living as if your goals are already achieved. Think about it. Your mind is always searching for patterns and confirmations of what you believe. If you constantly tell yourself you're unlucky, that the world is against you, or that success is out of reach, your brain will filter your experiences to reinforce those beliefs. But what happens when you start assuming that you are already successful, already confident, already deserving of everything you desire? Your subconscious will begin guiding your actions, thoughts, and decisions in alignment with that assumption, creating real-world outcomes that reflect your inner state. This principle has been used by high achievers throughout history. Athletes mentally rehearse their victories before stepping onto the field. CEOs carry themselves with confidence before they reach the top. Even great philosophers, from Marcus Aurelius to Nietzsche, understood that our beliefs shape our actions, and our actions shape our destiny. So ask yourself, who do you want to become? Instead of waiting for life to change, embody that person right now. Walk, talk, and think like the version of yourself who has already achieved your dreams. The universe doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to who you are being. The human brain is bombarded with millions of pieces of information every second, yet we only consciously process a tiny fraction of it. Why? Because of a powerful mechanism called the reticular activating system, RAS. Think of the RAS as a filter between your conscious and subconscious mind. It decides what's important and what gets ignored. Ever noticed how when you learn a new word, you suddenly hear it everywhere? Or when you start thinking about buying a specific car, that exact model seems to appear all around you? It's not that the car or the word magically multiplied overnight. It's that your brain started prioritizing that information. The RAS works like an internal search engine, constantly scanning for things that match what you're focused on. Now, here's the important part. You can train this filter to work for you instead of against you. If you constantly dwell on problems, failures, and fears, your brain will reinforce them by noticing more of the same. But if you consciously focus on solutions, opportunities, and growth, your brain will begin highlighting those instead. This is why successful people always seem to attract opportunities. It's not luck, it's a trained mindset. By shifting your focus, you can rewire your perception of the world. Start each day by setting a clear intention. What do you want to see more of? What opportunities do you want to recognize? Over time, your brain will adjust, and what once seemed invisible will become obvious and abundant. Life is unpredictable. No matter how much we plan, unexpected events will always find a way to disrupt our sense of order. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus understood this deeply, which is why he famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." Think about that for a moment. We often waste so much energy worrying about things that are completely beyond our control. What others think of us, the economy, the past, the future. But when you shift your focus to what you can control, your thoughts, your beliefs, your actions, you take back your power. Imagine standing in the middle of a storm. You can't stop the rain, you can't calm the wind, but you can decide how you respond. You can curse the storm, or you can find shelter, adapt, and keep moving forward. That same principle applies to your life. If someone disrespects you, you can't control their behavior, but you can control whether you let it ruin your day. If a challenge arises, you can't always make it disappear, but you can control how you face it, with courage, patience, and wisdom. This mindset doesn't just bring inner peace, it makes you more effective. Instead of wasting energy on things you can't change, you redirect it toward growth and action. And when you master your inner world, the external world begins to shift in your favor. The secret: stop trying to control everything. Instead, control yourself, and watch how your reality transforms. The mirror principle is one of the most powerful yet often overlooked truths about life. The world is simply reflecting back to you what you project outward. Your experiences, relationships, and even the random encounters you have each day are not just coincidences. They are responses to the energy, thoughts, and beliefs you carry within you. If you move through life expecting failure, rejection, or disappointment, you'll find that reality seems to reinforce those expectations. You'll notice setbacks more, feel resistance in everything you do, and unconsciously invite negativity into your world. But the opposite is also true. Imagine walking into a room with a bright, open energy. You smile, speak with confidence, and genuinely believe in yourself. Instantly, people respond differently. They listen more attentively, engage with you positively, and opportunities seem to appear out of nowhere. That's because the world is mirroring back the energy you are putting out. This principle is deeply rooted in both philosophy and psychology. Stoicism teaches that our perception shapes our experience. If you see the world as hostile, it will seem that way. If you see challenges as opportunities, life will unfold with more possibilities. Even modern psychology supports this. Our reticular activating system filters reality based on what we focus on. If you believe you are capable and worthy, your mind will begin to recognize opportunities that align with that belief. So the question is, what kind of world are you creating with your thoughts? If you want to change what you're experiencing, start by changing what you project. Instead of focusing on what's missing or wrong, focus on gratitude, confidence, and abundance. When you shift your inner world, the outer world has no choice but to reflect it back to you. Albert Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." Why? Because knowledge is limited to what already exists, but imagination has infinite potential. It allows us to shape the future before it even happens. This is the foundation of visualization, one of the most powerful tools for manifesting your desires. Think about elite athletes. Before they ever step onto the field, they've already played the game 1,000 times in their minds. Entrepreneurs, before they build multi-million-dollar companies, have already envisioned every step of the process. They don't just see the outcome, they experience it before it becomes real. And this isn't just motivational talk. Science backs it up. Studies show that mental imagery activates the same neural pathways as actual practice, meaning your brain starts to believe the vision is reality. So, how do you apply this? Start by closing your eyes and picturing your goal with intense clarity. Don't just see it. Immerse yourself in it. Imagine how it looks, how it feels, even how it smells. If your dream is to stand on a stage and inspire thousands, feel the warmth of the spotlight, hear the energy of the crowd, sense the confidence flowing through your body. The more real this vision feels, the more your subconscious mind will align your actions to make it happen. But here's the key. Visualization alone isn't enough. It must be paired with belief and action. If you vividly see yourself succeeding, but deep down believe it's impossible, your mind will work against you. But when you combine clear mental imagery with unwavering belief and consistent effort, the universe starts opening doors. Your mind is a blueprint for your future. So what are you designing? The law of reciprocity is one of the most profound yet overlooked principles of manifestation. It's simple. Whatever you give, you receive. The energy you put into the world, whether positive or negative, has a way of coming back to you, often multiplied. This idea isn't just spiritual. It's deeply rooted in psychology and philosophy. Humans are wired for reciprocity. When you do something kind, helpful, or valuable for someone else, they feel a natural pull to return the favor. Think about it. Have you ever complimented someone and noticed how their energy shifts? Suddenly, they're more open, more willing to engage. The same happens when you give value to the world. If you want success, don't just chase it. Help others succeed. If you want love, become a source of love. If you want respect, give respect first. The universe, like a mirror, reflects back what you project. This isn't about being transactional. It's about shifting your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. The more you give freely, without expectation, the more opportunities, connections, and blessings flow into your life. Great thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, and even modern entrepreneurs live by this rule. They know that generosity, whether in kindness, knowledge, or effort, creates ripples that always return. So, ask yourself, what are you giving out into the world today? Because whatever it is, that's exactly what you're attracting back. The paradox of letting go is one of the most counterintuitive yet powerful truths in life. The more you desperately chase something, whether it's success, love, or happiness, the more it seems to slip through your fingers. Why? Because desperation signals lack. It tells the universe, and even your own subconscious mind, that you don't have what you desire, reinforcing the very reality you're trying to escape. Think about it like trying to catch a butterfly. If you run after it frantically, it flutters away, always just out of reach. But the moment you stand still, relax, and let it come to you, it gently lands on your shoulder. This is the paradox. Wanting something is natural, but clinging to it with fear and anxiety pushes it further away. This doesn't mean you shouldn't take action. Manifestation isn't about sitting back and waiting for things to magically appear. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with what you want, but then trusting that the right things will unfold at the right time. Imagine planting a seed. You water it, give it sunlight, and nurture it. But if you keep digging it up every day to check if it's growing, you'll only stunt its progress. When you let go, you shift from a state of scarcity to trust, from fear to confidence. The irony is that when you stop chasing and start allowing, what you desire often finds its way to you effortlessly. Act, believe, and then release the need to control every detail, because that's when the universe truly starts working in your favor. The compound effect is one of the most underrated yet powerful forces in shaping your life. It's the idea that small, consistent actions, repeated over time, lead to massive results. Most people believe success comes from one big breakthrough, one moment of inspiration, or a single life-changing decision. But in reality, success is built in the small, invisible moments that stack up over days, months, and years. Think about it like this. If you improve just 1% every day, that doesn't seem like much in the moment. But over a year, that tiny daily improvement compounds exponentially, leading to dramatic growth. The same applies to your mindset. If you choose to think positively and take small, productive steps every day, your trajectory will shift, almost without you noticing at first. On the flip side, negative habits also compound. Skipping one workout doesn't ruin your health, but doing it regularly leads to decline. One negative thought won't derail your progress, but feeding your mind with self-doubt and excuses over time will shape your reality. The compound effect is always working, either for you or against you. The question is, are you using it to build your best life, or are you letting small, but choices slowly push you in the wrong direction? Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It's a powerful shift in perception that rewires your mind for abundance. When you constantly focus on what you lack, you reinforce feelings of scarcity, stress, and dissatisfaction. Your mind becomes trapped in a cycle of not enough time, not enough money, not enough opportunities. But when you consciously shift your focus to what you already have, something remarkable happens. Your brain starts recognizing more reasons to be grateful, and in turn, you attract more positive experiences into your life. Think about it. When was the last time you truly appreciated the simple things? The roof over your head, the meal you ate today, the people who care about you? The ancient Stoics practiced negative visualization, imagining life without the things they loved, so they could appreciate them more deeply in the present. By practicing gratitude, you train your mind to see opportunity instead of limitation, and this energetic shift naturally draws more abundance into your life. Start small. Every morning, list 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how big or small. Over time, this simple practice reprograms your subconscious to expect and attract good things. Gratitude isn't just a habit. It's a mindset that unlocks the life you've always wanted. Imagine walking into a room you've never been in before. Everything is new. Every detail catches your attention. Every sound, every color. You're curious, engaged, fully present. This is Shoshin, the beginner's mind, a Zen philosophy that teaches us to approach life with openness, curiosity, and a willingness to learn. The problem is, as we grow older, we start believing we already know how the world works. We form rigid opinions, assume we understand people, and often dismiss ideas that challenge our existing beliefs. But the moment we believe we have everything figured out, we stop growing. Shoshin is the antidote to that. It reminds us that wisdom isn't about clinging to what we know. It's about staying open to what we don't know. Think about some of the greatest minds in history: Socrates, Einstein, Da Vinci. They all had one thing in common: an insatiable curiosity. Socrates famously said, "The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing." Einstein called curiosity more important than knowledge. Why? Because curiosity keeps you evolving. When you stay open to new perspectives, new experiences, and even new failures, you give yourself the greatest gift of all, the ability to keep growing, no matter where you are in life. So, here's a challenge. The next time you catch yourself saying, "I already know this," pause. Instead, ask yourself, what else can I learn here? That one small shift could open doors you never even knew existed. Your mind is the most powerful force in your life. When you master your thoughts, you master your reality. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Now, I challenge you. What is one belief you're going to change today? Let me know in the comments. And if you found value in this, hit that like button and subscribe, because this journey to wisdom and success is just beginning. See you in the next one.